we kind of talked before the series started about the vast difference in the style of play that Dallas has to Denver.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think there were some adjustments that were going on last night, just kind of learning a new opponent, or how do you see that playing?
Yeah, when you play a team 7 times in a span of 2 weeks, I think you do get a little adjusted to them. So I think we got to flip the switch to guys like, this Dallas team has. PJ was playing at a very high level, Kyrie and Luka, obviously two very good scorers in our league and very crafty and have a lot of game to them. So, we just got to, make that adjustment. And, it's a lot different style than Jokic coming at you or Jokic being super effective. So, just flip that switch.
They also seem really active on the glass, just with a lot of athletes there. Like, what kind of adjustments can you make just to kind of reassert your size and use that to an advantage?
Yeah, again, it's a lot different than Nikola leaning on you for the offensive glass than guys who are going to out-jump you. Derrick Jones Jr., Lively, Gafford, they're all really good athletes. So we got to put a body on those guys. Their guards do a really good job of crashing. So, our guards got to be a little more focused on, getting a body on their guys coming from the perimeter.
Do you feel pretty good about kind of the offense that was there for you and the opportunities that are going to be there for you in the series, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little different from Denver. I think Denver was on the ball and, going over screens. These guys are going to go under and play a little soft on me, so I think I can be a little bit effective.
Kyle, with Kyrie and Luka, Ant was talking about, Carl was talking about after the game, there was a fatigue factor.
Mm-hmm.
Going into that game last night. With more energy for game 2, what will that do against Kyrie?
Yeah, that fatigue can't be a factor at this point of the season. I think after the film session we had and losing game 1, we'll have a lot more energy and juice game 2.
What are things that you could share, specifics that you'd like to see more against Kyrie and Luka in the pick and roll?
I think we left it to Jaden too much, or Rudy, or one man. I think it's a whole team effort when you're playing against two skillfully offensive guys like that. So, guys got to be in gaps. It's going to take 5 of us to guard them. Just got to be a little bit more attentive.
So not defending it with 2 anymore?
No, that's the case as well. But we got to present ourselves. A lot of Kai's buckets were in transition, and in transition, I don't think we want to stay home or anything like that. We got to be able to show them a crowd and present ourselves and make it tougher.
49 threes is a lot for kind of any NBA team to put up, but you guys were ranked in the 20s in threes per game during the regular season, so even a bigger number for you. What do you think led to that in game 1, and did you learn anything from the film in terms of?
We shot 49 threes? Oh, wow, that's a lot. Yeah, that's just taking what they're giving us, really. Luka's kind of playing off me. He's kind of playing off Jaden. A lot of guys, where threes are there for us, and, those are good shots. We want to take them. It's not like guys were shooting, off the bounce, contested threes. So that's what they're going to give us. We got to be ready to knock it down.
Kyle, are you seeing Jaden just really find a groove offensively the last 3 or 4 games? It seems like he's noticing his spots.
Yeah, I've always wanted to see Jaden, get a chance to shoot 20, 25 shots a game. That's one of my favorite players in the league. So, yeah, he's playing at a really high level. If they're going to allow him to shoot, he's knocking it down, and he's good off the bounce. He's such a complete player. He can really do everything out there. So, we need him to keep rolling.
Has he always been one of your favorite players in the league?
Yeah. Since I've been my last year in Memphis and we played against him in the playoffs. Yeah, he's always been. He guards. He can do everything out there. There's not anything he can't do.
What about them? I mean, they were playing Jokic and Nurkic were up so much. It seems like Dallas has a lot more of a rim protection there.
Right.
The bigs back. What does that change?
I think it just, they do a good job of flooding the paint, and especially on Ant and Cat. But everybody, once you get in the paint, you're going to see 5 Dallas jerseys. So I think we got to do a better job of playmaking. I think Nas in the Denver series, he became a little bit more of a playmaker and, finding the right pass. So he's so good offensively. Guys are going to collapse on him. He's going to have to make that corner pass. Cat as well, and they know our guys that do a good job of scoring in the paint. They might just have to. The play to the corner was there all game 1, so it's good to see it on film, and I know we're gonna make those plays next game.
Has coach been more active and vocal now that he's up and about a little bit more?
Yeah, he's always he's. I think he's more active and vocal from behind the bench, really. Like he's pretty intense right now. I like that though.
You can hear him back there?
Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure.
Quinn said last night that he felt like the end of quarter situations certainly affected you in game one. And
Yeah.
there was other times in the playoffs where it's come up.
Yeah.
Is there a collective recognition of that now? And how do you, I guess, try to fix it without getting your heads about it happening again?
Yeah, just being more conscious of it, really. We watched it just now on film. We have to be better at closing quarters, 2-for-1 situations, 3-for-2 situations if we could get them, not turning the ball over, not giving up easy buckets at the end, and then playing to the whistle, really. I think it was at Phoenix. Was it? No, last Denver series where Jamal hit the, 50-footer, and that was huge. We just got to be conscious of it and execute, really.
Cal, do you like how, I guess, you guys seem to kept their three-point attempts down? I mean, they're a prolific three-point shooter, and they took 25 of them. Is kind of one of the game plans to try and limit their opportunities in that regard?
Yeah, but we also just can't give up 60 points in the paint along with this. So, I don't know. We got to make an adjustment to it. We can't give up that many points in the paint, but we do want to get them off the line. They're a really good three-point shooting team. Just got to take care of the other ends.